about time to wind things up for a very special edition of Hangin' with MTV. And we're just saying, we do feel a little bit like we are the world here, like we should join hands or something. But a lot of special people stopped by today. Karyn and André and Todd and Ed and Corey Glover, and just arrived on the scene, Steve Isaacs, Dave Kendall. You guys have anything to say about what's been going on in the last couple of days?
Well, John, I feel real, I think like a lot of people, I've been feeling very frightened and disoriented by the events. And I kind of feel like, you know, it's a wake-up call for a lot of us. It's a time for very painstaking and probably painful examination of ourselves and our society. You know, there are some tough questions that we need to face, like, are we going to tolerate the emergence of an underclass in America, people who don't feel like they have access to the American dream? Or are we going to make the tough decisions to do something about that? Are we going to face the fact that we're going to have to raise taxes to build better schools? We're going to have to finance proper drug treatment programs. We're really going to have to make sacrifices ourselves for the common good. Do we care enough? Or is this kind of thing just going to keep on happening? You know, we all live lives based on fear and greed. It's time for us just to reach out and show love.
We're 6 months away from a presidential election too. You think we're going to see this play a major part in that?
I hope so, because so far that really hasn't been an agenda for the presidential election. You know, all the candidates have been saying the things that they think most people want to hear instead of addressing the real issues of concern for our society. We've got to think long term. We've got to really make some decisions about making our society better.
Steve, for people who don't know, you are from Los Angeles originally. I mean, is this something that has really hit home to you, I'd imagine?
Yeah. Last night, you know, I turned on the CNN, like 2 blocks from where I used to live. Like 7 months ago, I lived in the place where there's like riot police and people are looting, and you know, my buddies say it looks like Kuwait when the you know, the bombs came down, the CNN footage. You know, it's crazy, and it just makes me, you know, is this what our generation is inheriting? You know, is nothing happened? Is nothing going to happen? Is this going to happen in another 20 years? I mean, that's the sick thing. Is it going to happen in another 20 years? All the death and all the destruction? But it seems the only positive thing that, I mean, what do you guys think? The only positive thing that can come from all this is that, you know, Black America is being heard from, you know, all day, all night on the TV. It's, you know, we're hearing viewpoints, we're hearing people speak up, and we're hearing things that haven't been said for a long time, right in your face. I think that's the only good thing that can come from this.
Well, it's not even just Black America. It's like what Dave was saying. It's the underclass, people who, you know, haven't been maybe mobilized to vote because they don't see anybody responding to their issues, you know.
What do you think voting would do it?
No. But finally, you know, all kinds of people are equally pissed, you know what I mean, and commiserating enough that something, I think, is going to change, because it's just reached, you know, the last point that it can.
Before we wind things up, I'll let you talk in just a second. I know they got another guest on the line. I think Tom Petty's calling in. Tom, are you there?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Oh man, I'm just really busy recording. I wrote a song about all this yesterday morning, and we just finished the record, and I'm in the mastering lab trying to get it out onto the radio tonight.
Can you tell us anything about it? The name of it, or?
It's called Peace in L.A. and came out good. I want to. It was all I could do, you know. I felt sort of helpless yesterday, so I just wrote this song, and I've been on the run trying to get it done.
Have you seen any of this stuff happening firsthand where you are?
A little, yeah. It's I'm in Hollywood at the moment, which is pretty calm, but we're all kind of dealing with the immediate situation. But we just want to see everything calm down and these matters rectified peacefully.
Absolutely. So hopefully we're going to see that record out soon.
You'll see it tonight.
Terrific. Cool. That's pretty soon. Well, thanks for calling in, man. Thanks a lot, Tom. Good luck.
Okay.
And thanks to all you guys, too. Anything finally to say?
Yeah, I just want to say one thing to all the brothers and sisters out there in Los Angeles. Y'all got to stop the violence. You got to stop what you're doing. To all the gang members, the brothers in the Crips and the brothers in the Bloods and the sisters that gangbang, y'all got to cease fire. Keep the ceasefire. You made a ceasefire for the wrong reason. Now that you have a ceasefire, keep the ceasefire. Stop killing each other. Stop the violence, y'all.
I just got one quick thing to say, that America is going through an educational genocide right now, and it's time that we must get back to educating our youth, and as well as our older people and everyone else around. We have to get back to what will put us all at peace, and that's learning about each other. And that's only with peace, and that's only through education.
I'd just like to say one more quick thing before we leave. I was listening to Steve and Karyn. He said that the Black America is now being heard, but Black America has been speaking for a long time, and I felt like rap has been under siege for the last 2 years, whatever, you know, when NWA did F the Police, oh no, you can't do that, and it's like censorship. And then today, everybody in the world is calling, what's the lyrics to NWA? Or what record did Karis One do that's great? Or Chuck D. You know, I've got so much trouble on my mind, and now everybody wants to hear. But these conditions have been happening for a while, and it's a shame that something like this had to happen for everybody to say, whoa, these rappers are really saying something. Now, they're not just angry, they're angry for a reason, you know? So, I don't know. WA. I
think the only, we got to take responsibility. We can't trust anybody else but our own generation to make a change, you know? We got to keep it together.
And as Ed said, stop the violence. Stop the Violence movement said it. A lot of people are saying it. You guys know about it. And I want to thank all you guys for stopping by. It's been great. We are the world, right? But hang out, okay? Because we got an MTV News special coming up. It's called Racism Points of View. And hopefully when we see you for Hanging with MTV on Monday, things will be a lot better. Take care. Have a good weekend.
Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Hey!